Hey guys, what is going on? It is Chris here. Once again, we are looking ahead to today's preseason for the 11th of October. Once again, hopefully you guys all did a pretty good yesterday. Wasn't too bad for us, didn't bet a ton, but definitely was not too bad of a night. Um, sorry about that. As you see here, scored a 257, so not too bad. Only played $8, so just 118. So nothing too crazy, but still a win is a W. So overall, still doing it very good. If you guys want to come join us, only $10 for the rest of the preseason. So that's about 4 days worth. Would love to have you guys come join us. As normal, $250 for the rest of for the entire season pass includes Fanduel and DraftKings. Sorry, Fanduel and Price Picks. As you see there, the deal will end on October 12th. So you have literally 1 day left. So the 11th and 12th. And then after that, it's going to go up to 400. So, like I said, honestly, it's a very good deal right here. We'd love for you guys to come join us. If you guys can't do all the 250 up front, let me know. I can do payment plans for you guys for sure. So that is an option for sure because I know 250 up front is definitely expensive. So if you're interested in the season pass but you can't afford it right now, message me and like I said, we'll definitely figure out a payment plan for you guys. So like I said, message us on our Twitter. That will be in the comment section below and we'll get you guys all set up. So as you see here, like I said, scored a 257 last night. Wasn't too bad. I went with CP3. I was going to go with Terry Rozier. Both of them did about the same. Also like Kevin Porter and Jalen Green. Um, I don't know. I just didn't go that way. I was thinking of that after Butler and Bam got announced out because I knew it was going to be an easier matchup, but I just didn't know how much they were going to play. But obviously, they were the better plays. CP3 did okay. Didn't really do much on the points wise, but still got 26. Mitchell absolutely sucked. He kind of screwed my lineup up. Still had 23 and a half. Booker popped off with a 30.6. LaMelo had only 20.5, but everybody had him, so it didn't really affect me. Michael Porter, another guy that kind of surprised me, 20.5, literally had Jokic and Murray out, and he sucked, so I don't know. After I learned that Bam, Lowry, and Jimmy Butler were not playing, Kane and Jovic were an obvious play. I told you guys that yesterday. 28.2, and Jovic at a 39.4. I had him at 8% ownership, Jovic, so not too shabby there. Kitstavs apparently got hurt, 22.6, and then Aiton had 45.7. I wasn't going to go with Aiton. I was going to go with Plumlee, but I just know that Plumlee has a cap of like 30. And if I'm doing a tournament, I'm going to go with Aiton. Aiton was more popular. Plumlee got hurt as well. He only had, 20 or so, maybe less than that. So Aiton obviously is the better player there. I did have Plumlee all the way up to lock, but then I changed him to Aiton. Just had a feeling that Aiton was going to be a better play since the centers were really not great with Embiid being out. I also did like Paul Reed as well, but I personally thought Booker and LaMelo were the better plays. Um, I just wish that Paul Reed was like a center on FanDuel because it would have been nice, but he still popped off. But went with LaMelo instead because on paper better play for sure. So like I said, come join us. We'd love to have you. Like I said, sometimes it's hard to find information in the preseason, so let us know. Like I said, if you do sign up for the season pass, you will get the rest of preseason for free. It's nothing much, but at least you get the rest of the preseason for free. So anyway, let's get into it. Got a 5-game slate today. Starting off, our first game is going to be Oklahoma City and Detroit. So both these teams, I don't know, don't really play their starters slash have any really great players. One guy that I'm expecting to hopefully have a good game is Cade Cunningham. He's been really slow to start it. 24 and 24 minutes, 28% usage, had a low one with a 17.5. Probably going to get 26 minutes here. I still don't mind looking at him. I think he might pop off. I mean, we've seen how he can do. Usage rate's going to be there. So hopefully Cade can get it going here. Um, yeah, I don't have a ton from this game. Josh Giddey, like I said, we have to see how Oklahoma City does their minutes. Giddey had 17 in this one. I think they played another game. It's not on here, but they played another game against one of the G League teams or one of the Australian teams, and I think he got 20 minutes or so. Then obviously played another game here, as you see here on Sunday, but did not play, so he should be ready to go. Still one of the better plays if he gets 25 minutes, so hopefully he does. Jayden Ivy, not too bad of an option. Played 34 minutes against the Pelicans, so that's nice to see at a 27% usage rate. Only shot 2 for 12. Still had 22 points, so I think Jayden Ivy. Um, Shoot, I forgot to put a projection. I'm just going to put like 20 to 24 and a half, maybe, somewhere around there. Do something like that for Jayden Ivy. As normal, just keep an eye on the minutes. If we get word they're all going to play 25 plus minutes, probably going to bump up their projections. Suduk Bay, I think he's kind of your GPP wildcard play. Boom or bust in tournaments. I don't know why Pacheski showed up. Anyway, Bay, he's either going to get you 18 or might go get you 30. So don't mind him. Besides that, don't really care about anyone for the rest of that game. Memphis and Orlando, as of now, if Memphis plays their guys like they usually do, 25 plus minutes. All the normals are in play. Morant, Brooks, Desmond Bain, right? All the guys are going to be in play if they continue playing them 25 plus minutes. So, John Morant. It looks like Suggs is going to be out here, and I think Hampton can be a half decent lower owned play here. Probably not going to start, but still, Hampton's low key been having a pretty good preseason, so don't mind looking at him in this one. 25, 21, and 20 minutes. Like I said, his minutes have gone down a little bit, but I think if Suggs misses this game, he's going to probably sit around 23 to 25 minutes. So I don't mind looking at RJ in some couple tournaments. Cash game, definitely not, but if you're trying to play, like I said, some of those tournaments, don't mind looking at some RJ Hampton. Desmond Bain, probably 25, 26 fantasy points for you. Wendell Carter, another one of those boomer bust guys, going to get you 18 or going to go off for 25, 30. Last time out, he got 21 fantasy points. Only shot, I think, 1 for 7 or 1 for 8, but still had 21 fantasy points. So we know how Wendell Carter is. Yeah, 1 for 7 with an 18% usage rate. So, like I said, if he gets 24, 25 minutes, we just saw what he did against San Antonio with a 41. And then we saw what he did against Memphis with 7. So which Wendell Carter are we going to get? Not sure. But like I said, if they bump up their minutes a little bit, don't mind it. If he's going to sit around 21, 22, I think GPP only. Next, we got Paulo Broncho here. 27, 27 in his last two. Same thing, sitting around 22, 23 minutes. I'm hoping they have a little bit more minutes in this one. If they do, don't mind putting in a couple more of these Orlando guys. Santia Almeida. Probably messed it up a little bit, but he's been a pretty good star and looks like they're going to want to play quite a bit of him. And look at him, probably more of a cash game play. Got him for 25. Clark's okay off the bench. And that's mostly another GPP plays Mo Bamba, boomer bust for sure. Moving on to Milwaukee and Chicago, I think Giannis is going to play in this one. So if Giannis plays, I think he's an automatic cash play, even if he plays 20, 22 minutes. As we know, he can still put up 20, 25, 30, 35 fantasy points. So Giannis is Giannis. Moving on to Chicago, I hope that they play their starters here, 24 plus minutes. Because if they do, I'm going to go back to, DeRozan. I think DeRozan and Vuk are the two main guys I'm looking at. I got absolutely burned last time by Zach Levine, so he's kind of on the crap list, to be honest with you. He just sucks for some reason in the beginning of the year. I mean, he's just trash right now. So, not really touching that. Maybe Drew Holiday could be worth a look. Another guy he's not bad, but just doesn't do a ton. Like I said, maybe if they play 25 plus minutes for sure, yeah, but they don't really like pushing their guys in the preseason. So, as of now, DeRozan, Giannis, and Vuk, like I said, if Chicago changes it up a little bit, obviously I'm going to change it up as well. San Antonio, Utah, an absolute trash game. If Beasley's out and Clarkson starts again, maybe Clarkson's worth a look at a GPP. Didn't do too bad last time when he started for Beasley. As you see, he had 24.9 in 23 minutes, had a 28.4% usage rate. So, yeah, I mean, if he starts again, give him a look. Probably going to top out. Like I said, not a massive ceiling, but might get you 28, 29. Market in another guy, boomer bust, and that's really it. Just kind of a crap game. And then last but not least, we're going to go to Portland and Golden State. So I would not be surprised maybe if Steve Kerr rests their starters in this one. I have a weird feeling that he might. But let's go look at Portland first. So once again, Anthony Simons, GPP. I kind of told you guys I didn't mind him last time out. and he did okay, but definitely not what we're expecting. So, um, he had a 17.5% usage rate, not great, 21.9. I feel like if the starters for Golden State sits here, I kind of like Simons a little bit more. I don't know. That's just me. Um, like I said, I got Curry and Lillard in this one. Like I said, I just have a weird feeling that they might rest Curry. But if they don't rest him, then yeah, I mean, put him in there. I mean, he just played 2 days ago, so that's why I'm a little hesitant with that one. But if we get word Curry's going to play 25 minutes, got to put him in there. Lillard had a bad game last time out, but still another guy they got to be looking at. Jordan Poole, after he got punched in the face by Draymond, I guess he was pissed off when had 47.8. In 23 minutes, shot 19 times. I just don't think that's going to happen again. So, still good play. I'm hoping that a lot of ownership goes to him and he only gets like 21. That'd be nice. Yeah, besides that, it's mostly it. Yeah, Jermaine Grant, I think a guy that could be lower owned for Portland overall on the slate. So don't mind putting him in there. 27, 20, and 31 in his 3 games. 24, 26, and a 22% usage rate, so that's solid. I got him at 24.5. You could even bump up to 25. So I think he's a half decent lower owned player right there. So that's kind of what we're looking at there. Let me go plug in a couple players. As you see, the slate is eh. Most of these teams only play their starters 22 minutes in the first couple games. So if that's the case again, that's going to suck. But hopefully that's not the case. Right away, we're going to look at John Morant. Um, like I said, he's got to be in most of your lineups. As normal, this is way before all the news is going to come out, so this is just what I have going for now. But yeah, John Morant, Steph Curry, like I said, those guys you got to look at. Let's see. Yeah, like I said, John Morant, Curry, if he plays, Josh Giddey, he should play in this one. Desmond Bain, DeMar DeRozan, both those guys are in very good spots. RJ Hampton, really do like him as kind of a wild card play right there. If Suggs is out, which I think he will be. Um, Obviously, Giannis, as I mentioned, DeRozan. And that's mostly it over there. A ton of small forwards. Power forward, Portis, Wendell, yeah, they're worth a look. Like I said, told you earlier about Orlando. If they put their guys up 24 to 25 minutes, I'll play probably a couple more of them. So Wendell's worth a look. Paulo's worth a look. Marketing, boomer bust right there for you. Santia Almeida, another guy, 24-25. Jermaine Grant for Portland, just mentioned him. Another really solid option. Over here on the center, I like Vuk, Wendell Carter, your GPP, Mobamba, GPP, and that's mostly it. Maybe Wiseman. Like I said, if for some reason Gold State rests Looney and all their dudes, then I think Wiseman probably your top dog right there. I'd probably take him over all these guys if Looney or some of these guys sit and Wiseman starts or something. So all right, that's mostly it, guys. Like I said, if you guys want to come join us, we'd love to have you at 254 the entire regular season, including Fanduel and Price Picks. Like I said, ends on October 12th, so ends tomorrow. After that, it's going to go up to 400. So we'd love to have you guys. Definitely a really good deal. Never had a season pass this cheap before as a special, so definitely get in on it while you can. Like I said, if you guys need to do payment plans or anything like that, you can't pay 250 up front. I totally understand. So, like I said, if you need to do payment plans, we can set something up. Just message me on Twitter, and we'll get you guys all set up. So, all right, guys, that's it. Once again, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. We'll see you guys a little bit later on.